Need computer training for a group or office? Contact us today to get a free demo of our training at www.teachucomp.com/enterprise-licensing.
In this lesson, we'll look at a few ways to make a great first impression when you go into your job interview. Let's begin by talking about a few things that you can do before you even go into the building. The first thing to keep in mind is that you should arrive for an interview 10 minutes early. This means arriving outside the building 15 minutes early so that you have a few minutes to find the office where your interview will be held. Second, the Department of Labor recommends that you always go to a job interview alone. Bringing a friend or a spouse with you sends a subtle message that you can't handle new tasks without moral support, and bringing your child to a job interview may send a message that you don't have adequate child care. Third, turn your cell phone off before you even enter the building. Fourth, spit out your gum if you're chewing it. When you get to your interview, be kind to the receptionist. You have no idea what type of influence anybody in the office has, so be sure that you're friendly to everybody you meet. If you're offered a drink while you're waiting, it's usually a good idea to decline, although accepting a drink from your interviewer once the interview starts can be a great way to develop rapport. While you're waiting, make an effort to relax in your chair. Do not sit in a way that conveys anxiety. If you're especially nervous, bring something to read while you wait. Even if you only pretend to read the words in front of you, holding on to a magazine or a book will give you something to do with your hands and something to do with your eyes. While you pretend to read, you can work on taking nice, long breaths. Getting extra oxygen to your brain will help you relax. Once you meet your interviewer, smile and make eye contact as you approach the person and then shake hands. To make the best first impression, keep a few things in mind as you shake hands. First, step toward the person and slightly to the left as you reach for his or her hand. This will line you up for a good first meeting. Second, match the interviewer's grip as closely as you can. A good handshake is equal. Don't squeeze too hard, but don't give them the limp fish either. Third, maintain true and steady eye contact while you're shaking hands. It's not always the greatest idea to maintain excessive eye contact throughout a conversation, but it's a very good idea when you're first meeting a person. Fourth, keep the handshake simple and traditional. Don't touch any other part of the interviewer's body while you're shaking hands, and don't try any fancy handshake finishes like snaps, points, or fist bumps. Remember, you want the interviewer's first impression of you to be one of friendly confidence and professionalism. Finally, and very importantly, when the handshake is finished, give the interviewer about 3 to 5 seconds to just sort of take you in before you move away or sit down. This few seconds can build a lot of rapport by giving your interviewer time to become comfortable with you. Practice these steps with a friend or a family member until they feel natural.
Like what you see? Get a free demo of our training for groups of 5 or more at www.teachucomp.com/enterprise-licensing.